Alrighty, what's up, guys? I don't know if everything's correctly done. I'm a minute late, so I'm rushing to get all my programs running. It should be fine because generally it is, but I have to double check, so roll with me. If you can't hear my voice, it should kick on. Just turn my microphone on. It has a little bit of a delay in it. Just gonna make sure everything is super fantastic because it'd be really embarrassing to start playing my ranked match and have to restart the whole stream. So I'd rather be an extra minute late than the other way around. So, as soon as this ad finishes playing, I will know the truth of the matter. And Awesome, I can hear myself. I am pleased. Yep. So, we left off pretty well. We had gained some MMR from the last time we played, which was pretty cool. I don't know why I can't click away. I guess I wasn't in the right window. We left off with 2 wins and a loss, which is not so bad. We gained 24 MMR if I'm correct. So I'll start queuing right away just so we can get into this. 3,236. I'm pretty happy. That's not a bad setup. So I'm just gonna quickly just mess with some things. Like I turn off my phone when I stream because it's just rude not to. All kinds of people keep their phones on, and I think that's obnoxious. Everything else I think is good. The little tiny programs I have to run, like I have like a stream labels thing, you know, it just helps everything run the way I'd like it to, nice and smooth. My volume might need a little bit of an adjustment too. Tiny little things like that, or will keep the stream functional. Yeah, that's everything. Awesome. I am pleased. Unacceptable. I would be so sad. My #1 fan just left. Just like that. I was actually angry because the reason I was late is because I was talking with my family upstairs. I don't get to see my brother super often. I see him like once a week, but you know he came over to my family's house, and I have a clock up that way, up the stairs, because there's stairs right there. And I guess it's slow. I didn't know that. I never use it. It's a wall clock. I guess it's like a minute and a half slow. So I thought, okay, I got about 90 seconds. So I ended my conversation. I walked downstairs. I'm like 90 seconds is plenty to get my everything up and running. I already know that it's working. And then I saw and it was 7:01, and I was like, oh crap. So I had jumped 90 down to 20, and I just my computer's pretty fast, so I was just like load. So let's focus on the Dota. I can feel this game. We already have an Alchemist, we have an Ember, and we have a Bristle. So it looks like we're gonna need a safe lane support. I don't trust this other person to actually do that, so I will gladly jump in and play a safe lane support. To go along with them, we have a little bit of a lack of lockdown. So we're probably thinking someone like Lion or someone like Shadow Shaman. I've been feeling a lot of Shadow Shaman being strong. So I'm going to go ahead and probably lock that in to help my team out because I'm going to be the first support. The reason I like Shadow Shaman right now is because, he has, decent HP compared to some supports. It's not terrible. He has a lot of base damage for denying, which is huge in the current meta. And he has both a Hex and a channeled stun. Channel disable. Very strong, very powerful. And his ult is great for pushing, which is something a lot of teams lack nowadays. So I am the safe lane support as per usual. That means that I have to buy these sorts of items, get some tangos for extra lane capabilities. Just to make it easier on myself, I'll just buy the second word now, because it'll just be better. And notice, even though I didn't plan on playing a support, I picked first, because that's what supports do. Very important. So, Necros is going to be painful, because I'm going to get nuked a lot. I'm going to have a Ghost Scepter for Troll, but try not to get Ghost Sceptered right as Necros hitting me. That's going to be a little bit of a... Ugh. I'm glad you're impressed. It is hard. I try to make sure that I'm always home about 2 hours before I stream. I try not to plan anything that's mandatory. So the reason I stream at 7 is because the jobs that I've had end, between 3 and 4, and they're no more than an hour away, meaning that I'm home at 5 at the latest. I got 2 hours in case something happens. If I have to eat, eating may take a while. If I realize I gotta do something like some banking online or something, I can get that all out of the way. I can test my equipment. I usually do a sound test before. Get that all done, and I can feel comfortable that my stream is gonna go just fine. I'm not gonna have any issues. I kind of want to win lanes. I'll do that instead. That's really sad. PL gets hurt by Slardar really bad. The idea is to build the PL for Troll, because Troll has to hit one target, so if he realizes he's hitting an illusion, he completely ruins his entire Fervor stacks. The problem with Slardar is I don't think that PL's his doppelganger, all that crap, throws off what's it called now? Used to be called Amplify Damage. Now it is called, I don't want to check. I want to know this. It's like Corrosive something or other. Corrosive Haze. Okay, I was close. Corrosive Haze, which helps him mark which one is the real PL, and when he blink stuns, he'll see which ones are real. There will only be two that have a chance. The real PL and the one that takes regular damage from his split. It's doppelganger, yeah. So it gets like a rough thing where it's really easy for Slardar to figure it out. Lich is really bad against PL. That's awesome, because it's going to waste all those bounces. I like that. I would love to not buy this Clarity and get the second ward, but I can't afford that. Having a Windlace and somebody like Shadow Shaman who's naturally not that fast, and you need to get harassing the opponent and stay away from them. So like if Slardar's trying to run at me, I cannot get hit by him. Is a big deal. It really helps. So I'm trying to think of our matchups here. I'm bad against Axe if I get in the call. I'll die. I'm just dead. End of story. I'm good against Axe if I get the chance to hex him, because we can all just walk away. I can also channel Shackles while somebody who's ranged, like Shadow Fiend, just hits him. Neither of us will get hit by his spins. Very powerful. Lich is strong against me just because getting slowed really hurts. But I can kill Lich back, so it's kind of okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Slardar is scary because he's going to blink on me and he's going to kill me. I have to get a Ghost Scepter for Troll anyway, so Ghost Scepter is going to be the way to go there. I think I actually might buy Ghost Scepter as my second real item, so I'm going to buy my Mana Boots. I'm probably going to buy a Force Staff, just because it's good against Axe too. Just to get away while he's trying to chase you with Battle Hunger, you know, putting yourself in a different position is really nice. Then I'm probably going to buy Ghost Scepter, and then I guess I have to go Macro Arcane, Guardian Greaves, something like that. I'm not really sure what the team plans to build, but we'll figure it out. I don't feel too comfortable with our team comp to bet, but I can do that. Good luck, have fun. Yes, yes, all that. I will keep the ward for myself.
This might sound crazy, but I think PL and Shadow should go, or Shadow go bot.
If they want me to, I will. I don't care. He gave the XD face. I'm okay with it. I wish I had like 1,000 viewers so you'd be like, oh no, the 1,000 can see that. But I'm still happy with my 2, which is actually less than his joke, so that's a Lich. He is faster. Does he have boots? He has a Windlace as well, and he's just naturally faster.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
So I'm down bottom now. I guess to help stop Troll, but the problem with that is party of 2 for the win. Absolutely, I love it. The problem is that it's going to be rough for me and Bristle anyway. We'll try to get something done. I really should stay with PL, but he wasn't listening to the whole rotating thing.
Anybody else lagging?
I actually do more damage than Troll, and I have the same armor, so me harassing him here is fine. Yeah. I want want to get this Lich. I don't know where he went. If I can find him and right-click him a few times, he'll be screwed, honestly. There he is.
God, I'm fucking lagging so bad.
The problem is I'm just not that fast, you know? Oh, JJ's here. Now we have our 3. Nice. So, Ether Shock is going to be the way to go right now. Largely because I'm just going to kill Lich if he comes anywhere close to me. Which means, you know, a lot. That's naughty spell established. Established here. What's up, JJ? How you been? I'm glad to see you've been coming earlier and earlier. It means a lot to me. Alright, Tango up. I just want to get a little bit closer to Lich. One right click and a Ether Shock is all it's going to take. I didn't get the right click and it makes me sad. Nice. I would love to get troll. Worth it. Nice. I'm dead. Put the ward down though, so that's nice. Oh no. It's okay. Now that I have the boots, I'm a lot stronger, a lot more capable of actually doing stuff. I think that Bristle should probably be on his own for a little bit.
Sorry, I don't like that one. It says the Dota 2 client is not working.
Just trying to harass him as much as I can. He did walk into me. I'm just happy I got troll, you know?
Missing troll.
He has a clarity, which worries me a lot. He knows I'm coming. Nice. So, we're at 4-2. That's not bad at all. 5-2. I love it.
Fuck me.
I'm just trying to go around and help everybody out, and it's kind of hard to appropriately do. Oh, no. If he keeps chasing me, I'm going to have to use shackles just to make it worth it. Mid probably needs this ward. But I have to put it nearer to the lane. So we can see kind of what's going on. Absolutely. That is my rune. Boom. Money for me. Ha ha ha. Slardar is level 3, as am I, so that's always nice. Alk, of course, needs that because he gets the bonus. It's only ×2, which is really sad, but better than nothing. His ping is not that high. It's not 2,700. I don't believe that. If he's going to use the shrine there, I might as well be there too. I already have to come back and help Bristle. Oh. Okay. I don't know why he's going to run that far, but he can have it. I'm not the carry. I don't care. Not really a big deal. Gotta remember that he needs to farm a lot more than I do, and he also needs the regen. So, Bristle has restarted and is not here. That's mine. Been going everywhere. It's kind of hard. So, Troll does have a wand, so he's actually going to be fine from that. He's just going to want himself if he gets closer, which is a concern of mine. I'm just going to do everything I can, make sure he doesn't get the kill. That's worth it to me. If I'm going to die anyway... yes, Internet Cafe is closing. I'm going to make sure that Troll doesn't get that kill, because he needs it a lot more than Lich does. So if I can make it so Lich has to get the kill, that's fine with me. If I can get Bristle to actually get some experience, that'd be nice too. Let's see, Bristleback. He has Ring on, that's probably not smart. Ring off, please, Bristle. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't good, but it happened. I did what I had to do in the moment, you know? I was excited for level 5 because I'll get my Ether Shock to 3, and it's actually a big deal.
Fuck, there it is.
I'm a little too slow.
You can hook if you can shackle him. I don't have the mana to get him.
That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate for us. But that's okay. We'll get him next time. Yes. It is not something that you want. It just pushes the wave way more than you think it does. It's like really ridiculous when you get down to like the small, you know, creep control kind of aspect. And I just don't want Bristle to end up near their tower because we'll die. Slaughter will pop in, Axe will pop in, and we'll just explode, but just like that. Very bad.
Oh, it's so much better. Went from 2,000 ping to 50.
I don't know what fixed his stuff, but...
Troll is missing for Lich.
To do a return call, you do Control, Alt, and click the picture, by the way. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna get mana in a second, and that'll be huge. Mana boots are so big. Come here, you jerk. Ah, yes. So, now I guess next, I could get a magic wand. It's not a bad item.
Oh, fuck, I should've just left if I could get him.
I was just about to be able to cast too. His health was at 270. I wouldn't have killed him no matter what. Oh, Shadow Fiend. Almost got him too. He messed up. So sad. I think in this particular game they're gonna be casting a lot. I'm gonna get one. It's gonna really make a difference in my health values. You know, it'll help. It'll help everything. I'll have health. I'll have extra stats for, you know, damage, attack speed, even that burst of health and mana. It's gonna do everything I need, basically.
Nice. I like that.
Drowsord, you can't return off, but you can click it on. There you go, Necro. Heal that back. I could actually theoretically kill Necro if he's a big enough jerk. Almost. I would say I won the exchange though, because Necro needs, you know, to be in lane more than I do. I can oh. Oh man, that's rough. That was no fun. Ow. I did not expect that at all. Oh well, stuff happens.
I can tank it if you want.
The early Shadow Blade on Shadow Fiend is huge, by the way. There's no way I can save him. He's dead. No one else is mid. I'll take it for myself. Someone has to get the golden experience, to be honest. If you're not having somebody farm the golden experience of a particular lane, you're wasting that potential.
Jesus, I'm so far behind.
I could kill almost anybody now if I had the drop on them and not the other way around. So like I said, I'm probably going to get a 4 staff. I just think that's a good move. Let's get some extra experience here. There it is. Some people disagree with getting Ether Shock early, but
Missing bottom.
I think it usually helps out a lot. So, like I said, a 4 staff is probably the way I want to go. Blink Dagger is a little risky because Battle Hunger will cancel that. So I'm not going to do that.
Keep running towards me.
Oh, no. He would have got it too.
I'm not gonna get there.
Oh no. Oh no, Bristle. I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
I'm back.
I gotta get out as fast as I can. I can steal their bounty on the way. That's always nice. If this Lich chases me, he's a dead man.
Oh no.
He wasted Shrine.
Oh, and he popped it. I like that.
Yes. So I will take Hex at this point. I now have the mana sustain to afford it. A lot of Shadow Shamans and Lions get Hex early. They'll take their main Q, you know, which is either Earth Spike or my Ether Shock. Then they'll take Hex at like level 4. You can't afford it. There's no reason. You're never going to be able to cast it all, so why bother? Now that I'm level 8, you know, and I have mana boots and all that, I can actually afford to have it.
Back that blank, I didn't even notice.
This is a safe ward spot. They probably won't try to deward there too soon.
Slaughter has blank.
My ult's down for a while. Oh no, that's troll. And without ult, I'm a little bit in danger of being near him, so I don't want to do that. I'm gonna see where he goes. If he goes to the creep wave, I can monopolize off that in about 15. Alright, now that I have such low HP regen, and I have a decent amount of mana regen considering the boots, I will actually buy the Ring of Health first, even though I don't need to. It's not strictly necessary. I think it will benefit me more. Because now if I get hurt or low on mana, I can always just come back from that. Bought some TPs as well, because please carry TPs. I can't stress it enough. If you're not buying TPs, then you're really hurting your team. I love my wards right now. I think I have really good vision of the map. The only where I'm lacking is in this lower area of the jungle, which we're really not going to go searching for them right now anyway. And on our side of the map. Which is why I'm going to put a defensive ward up near Roche in a second after this wave is dead. I put it on the ground because people will probably go up there to try to de-ward. That way it gives more vision of... It gives a little farther out than the ward on the cliff. Which I think is necessary in this case.
Just steal some XP here, PL.
I could absolutely kill Slardar if I got the chance to jump on him and not the other way around.
Don't
But I want to be
invade
really
the axe.
careful about
Can you
that.
follow up for bait him?
Ah, that was a mistake. I want to make sure they focus on getting Troll down. I'm not going to kill him, but I can at least reduce his health significantly.
Good job.
That was a bad time to do that. They had vision of me, obviously. The problem is that Slardar, when he's Guardian sprinted, still has some extra move speed on top of the basic Hex move speed, so he still got away from me fast. I should have realized that myself. That was a mistake. Misplay. They're marked, so nobody can confuse them now. And I'll take the small bit of gold from them. It's okay with me. I think in this particular match, because they're gonna have a lot of burst on me, they're gonna jump on me. I'm thinking that health might be better, but health doesn't help against Necro at all. It's very weak against Necro, so maybe it's better that I would get move speed at level 10. You know, get in and out of position better, especially since I didn't buy a Blink Dagger. It could be something to consider. They dewarded here, so my next ward I'm going to want to be further into their territory. Make them keep guessing, basically. Necro's 11. I'm not too worried about him, to be honest. He's not that strong. Necro doesn't have anything at all. He is going for what I think is a right-click build, but he didn't even take a Silent yet. He's getting Blade Mail, which will scare me a little bit just from my Q, and that's it. I'll just take this. That's no big deal. Easy stuff. I mean, I don't do that much damage. It does a total of 280, which hurts, but it's over time, so I didn't even get hit by, like, the full amount, you know? Oh, no. Only got those last hits? Nice. That's an axe. Get him while he's weak. Got him. Oh, nice. That one little auto attack.
He didn't blink.
I'm so lucky. I'm still gonna die, but that's... Oh. I get that. I thought I was dead. My bad. Nice. That was worth it. I'll die all day for my carry to get a kill, you know? And Alex can get that kill on Axe, so... all good for us. Close to my 4-staff, which is actually faster than I thought it would be. Man, I'm in a very powerful position right now. I don't know what he's building. I guess he's building an Ags. I don't know why he has a Ring of Regen, though. I can't save him. Unfortunately, he's gonna die. He dove too deep and he paid for it. That's the life, you know? I don't trust the Shadow Fiend. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to steal these from me. So I wanted to make sure that didn't happen. I'll go ahead and put some of these wards down. We're probably in need of them at this point because a lot of my wards are dying. I think somebody must have stolen one of these, which kind of makes me upset, because I am the lowest level. So that shouldn't be. But that's what people do. So I'm not really surprised.
Necro has duck. I don't want to go up there blind. Alright, we can go up there. Oof, yeah.
I mean, he's just doesn't know how to play Dota. He's very rude.
No, it didn't work. I don't know what happened.
That's the kind of person that usually ruins a game for somebody because, yeah, they absolutely have vision there. By the way, that's what happened. He's the kind of person that kind of ruins games for people because, to be honest with you, now I don't want to support. Not that I'm not going to, but I don't want to. Like, if he was about to die, I might not save him solely. I'd save somebody else first. Even if, like, it was between, like, him and PL and he was a little bit bigger, I'll just let him die because he has no concern for anybody but himself. He's playing Dota selfish.
I think we win late game, though.
Has what? Desolator? Oh, he has Aghanims.
Scepter works well in PL here.
And it just sucks because I would love to have level 2 ult because they do a lot more, almost double.
3-5 man.
And Shadow Fiend is level 20 when the next level on their team is 15, and the next level on us is 16. Now 16. I'm not gonna waste my ult when it's not necessary. My 4 staff just no. Just no. Not gonna even bother wasting ult on me. I don't think he ulted anybody else, but just figured why bother. Yeah, I mean, you should always do what's going to win you the game, to be honest with you. So, like, honestly, I'd probably have a hard time not saving him.
Okay, I'm back.
But I certainly don't want to help him. Like, I'd rather him just suffer, you know what I mean? I have no desire for... Like, I don't like him as a person at all anymore. That's just what it is, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to begrudgingly help him, basically.
Yeah.
Alright. Like I said, I think they have a ward over there. So I was going to put a little ward down here so I can see them coming in case they try to get me.
Oh, can we get that?
Like right here.
Yep.
I tried not to stack it too bad. Tried to make it reasonable. I stacked it a little bit, but... Now they know I can take this tower and my team can fight without me, pretty much.
Troll is top. We can keep pushing if you want.
Whew, we're doing well either way. From 26 to 21, we're knocking on their...
We're going to defend top.
Oh crap, I'm dead. Goodbye, cruel worlds. They just took down our first tier 1. You know what I mean?
Got regen in the frail.
A little bit of poking is always in order. I wouldn't go too far with it, but I definitely don't feel bad for the guy, so... I'm gonna walk. waste of a TP for me to go there. They're gonna be trying to push in our other towers. And we just lost our second tier 1, so I might as well have the ability to TP to them no matter what.
Jesus, my lag's back. Troll just went in Biz, I'm assuming he's going into Roche. Should we go hop on him? Let's go. Yeah.
I want to get this troll, but I don't know where he's going to. If he goes down, he's screwed. If he goes up, not so much.
Don't chase him, Joe. You're not gonna get help. Don't chase.
He still died by my hands. That's a dead troll, and that's a ghost scepter for me. And without troll, they don't really want to approach this, so this is now a safe area, basically.
Yeah, turn out.
Eventually Necro will come over, because he's greedy, but... Was in Viz, and instead of, ulting, which is what you're supposed to do, he decided to right-click. Even though he's spec'd mostly, well, at least half into. He's half and half, which is kind of a dumb build. At least I didn't feed any of my ults. Not only is it not as important for you to get to a high level, like if you're already ahead, like you're a mid.
No, Troll's dead.
But in addition to the fact that, it's not as important when you're already ahead, it's a waste of money in the long run. Once you hit 25,
we probably should grow here pretty soon.
Every gold you spent getting those tomes is technically wasted. Now, granted, you might gain extra gold because you're a higher level, but, that's just splitting hairs. The point is that you didn't need to. It's money you'll never get back, just like wards and money you'll never get back. Now, I'm not saying don't buy them sometimes, especially if you're behind. They're a good way to catch up. But it's meant for the supports because they're going to be behind. Like, I'm level 14. I'm 4 levels behind anybody else on my team. Why would you buy why would you buy the tome for somebody else? That's silly. It's just silly. But it is what it is. Some people just are selfish and they're always going to do that. Now I have to go deward because I have to ward and then potentially deward because they're probably in here.
Yeah, he does. Careful, Shadow. He's over here somewhere.
Not sure what else to buy. Aether Lens is usually good for Shadow Shaman. Oh. Well, at least I died to Necro. He wasted ults.
Yeah.
We're having really poor team fights, mostly because PL can't do much at all. PL's not very helpful. It's really hurting us. Yeah, absolutely. I had to play support. Nobody else would. And then this Shadow Fiend, I know you missed that. This Shadow Fiend's been buying tomes on me. As you can see, he's level 21. I'm level 14. He's been buying every tome. I'm hoping not this one. I'll be clicking that. I need that level 15 so I can grab my cast range. Come on, buy me my tome. Good. Because it belongs to me. Now I have some cast range.
I don't see about it.
This Shadow Shaman doing work. Axe isn't going anywhere.
Can we counter push?
No ult, unfortunately. Yeah, but you know, you have to do what you have to do. You know what I mean? Don't be like, some people are selfish about it. They're like, oh, you know, I shouldn't have to, so they don't. It's like, well, have to? No. Should you? Yes.
Go, got her up. Shadow Fiend.
I'm gonna say a 4 down for now because I don't really feel comfortable with me going out. And I'm just gonna use these as temporary wards. Throw them into spaces I'd like to have a little bit more vision in. Well, at least I'm now at level 18. I got my cast range. I'm getting closer to my Aether Lens.
You're up by yourself.
Yeah, that's the worst, when the person who last pick complains and you're like, oh my god, please. I'll take that.
Okay, well, if we're gonna 5-man, we need 5-man.
Oh, thanks. I'm dead. Yep. Silver Edge, I mean, that bonus damage is enough. I did distract Troll long enough that you'd hope something good would happen somewhere else. However, Shadow Fiend is just farming, and PL's there. I'm trying to remember who it was. It was Alk. Alk got caught out, but you know, nobody even made an effort to go over there. We had a chance. I was kiting, you know, I was kiting people away. Kind of the point, right? Somebody else can. It's not me. I'll die. There we go. I'll just wait until I get level 20 for that shackle duration. I'm just going to go ahead and hold down like Troll forever. When he's not BKB'd or something, but still.
So if we're gonna 5-man, we should 5-man. They're right there now.
It's funny though, because like I'm the only person. There we go. I was gonna say the only person doesn't have level 3 ult, but now I do. They're a lot stronger now. The other 30 is gonna be a huge deal. Each and every one is gonna attack significantly harder, so I'm happy about that. I'm much more capable of taking their buildings and, you know, fighting.
Fuck. Okay, now we gotta fight it. We have to go in, don't we?
I just saved his life.
Okay. Alright.
I have to say, without any arrogance whatsoever, I am winning these team fights for my team with my spells.
Okay, we can handle one by that.
And this is what you do as a support, by the way. Just as I'm playing one right now, you make sure every single spell you cast is 100% worth. You know what I mean? Like, you're making sure people aren't dying, you're holding their carries down, everything. A lot of people just like, they wimp out. That's not the point. I went right in there, I cast everything I had, and I stood my ground and made sure that my carriers could do their job.
I stay spread out.
Slaughter's BKB is coming down really fast.
Drop BKB. Back up.
Oh, he hijacked the courier. That's cool.
Backing up.
I'm not even gonna say anything about the courier. He can just suffer for all I care.
Keeping top.
That's too bad, Shadow Fiend. I mean, I guess you could have really used that, right?
Aegis?
Hey, just. Next. Maybe a Yule's wouldn't be bad.
Guard here.
You can use an axe and stop them from doing a lot, so I think that might be a good idea. Some more mana regen, some more movement speed, stuff like that would be nice. Or maybe I could get Guardian Greaves. I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard. I think Guardian Greaves and stuff might be too expensive right now. A Yule's would be a quick way to get something. It's not that expensive of an item, especially since I already have a little bit of it. I have the Windlace. It'd be slot efficient because I don't want to drop the Windlace. I'm actually really fast. Just not as fast as some of these people who have multiple items that give speed. Like he has a Sanji Nasha. Already faster than me.
Gather for smoke. Gather here. I do. I tried to. Yeah, I tried to before I hit the wrong button.
Alright, that's okay. Unfortunately, Shadow Fiend was attacking even though we were about to smoke because he's a cool dude. I know that he has invis, but a sentry could pick him up now, and we completely give away our plan. I'm focused, but that should mean the troll, at least for a little bit, will take some extra damage. However, we don't have a lot of lockdown, is the problem. Alright, there's Slardar. Phantom Lancer's probably gonna die, though. He dodged, that's nice. It's a good start.
We had lost the fight.
Ah, jeez. We're gonna lose something here. We have Fortify, but it's not even worth it for this. Just let it go. If they're gonna take it. Unless it coincides with this here too, I guess then it's worth it. At least Bristol took the 10 spell life still. I thought he might not. I thought he might go for the attack speed, and I was just like, oh, please no. Please help me.
I buy back.
He's being really risky right now. All it takes is for Necro to ult him when he's facing them, and somebody to hit him real quick, and he'll die. I'd love to go back in and do something here, but it's unlikely to work. That's the best I could do in a short notice. I have to regen, because otherwise I'm going to be in a rough spot. Okie dokie. Well, Bristol should not be chasing this any further. I have to be the one to stop Troll, I guess. Good luck to me. I actually got the Hex off. Which is funny, because I shouldn't have.
you're so close to dead. You got blast. Nice.
That's so funny. That's what happens with 3-second extra shackle duration.
Got push, huh? Buyback shouldn't be up yet.
I gotta say buyback and I have it, so I will save it. That's Axe. I'm like doing more work than the Shadow Fiend. I don't know, he should have left. He got out. He was invis, you know what I mean? And he just decided, screw that. I'm taking this. And the answer was no, you're not. You're not taking this. Not in any universe. I don't know.
Where is... Got a shot me?
I'm gonna have to put I'm
I
behind.
do not have a TP, so we'll fight all the way up. We see the mid. I don't know what you're doing down there, Shadowfiend.
They're gonna fortify no matter what. But I have to drop this just because it makes sense. There's nothing you can do about it, you know what I mean? You have to. I don't have any 4-step up right now, so I'm gonna have to be super careful. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. So I can have it ready in case it's an emergency. BKB is out. It's gonna be gone in like a second for him.
10 seconds. We got focus racks though with wards.
That's the problem. No damage. I am ghosted. This will not be good for me. That's okay though. I do have buyback. I'm playing safely. I will have to be the one to buy back. Ah, jeez. My team is just not good right now. They're just not playing very well. I have alchemied from a previous game, I guess. I'm dead. Nobody else on my team is, Bristol's been trying. But nobody else on my team is really helpful. It's very unfortunate. Oh, man. He can try to say whatever he wants, but we all know I was probably did the best on the whole team, to be honest. I will start finding a match just to get that. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Here we go. Well, it's not just that he's running away from fights. It's that Alk is, I have to restart Dota. Yes, yes. Launch game as soon as it's ready. Just update. It's that he was running around in their side of the map, accomplishing nothing. You know what I mean? He's just like there. He's dying. He's getting chased. You know what I mean? He never accomplished anything. He didn't split push, really. He just wasn't helpful, you know? He died a lot. Alright. Coolio. So now I will start queuing. Started the game with a 25 loss. That's not so cool. I can't look at the graphs now, because of course, you know how that is. I had higher net worth than Bristle, which is really sad. No big deal, though. Stuff happens. I can't even see some of the stats, which is really sad. I did the most building damage above Shadow Fiend, who was attacking buildings a lot. Obviously not enough, because he should have been destroying them. Should have had a Desolator, to be honest with you, but whatever. I did more damage than anybody on our team except the Shadow Fiend. That's sad. I did more damage than these guys, and I was trying to disable people. That was the goal. Still did more damage than them. I mean, I ended the game a similar level to Alchemist and higher than Bristle. That's sad. And I only had one tome. I used one. I know I bought all the sport items, so I'm not gonna go. I can't go over there, but we all know that's true. Nobody bought anything. Bristle's holding the ones I bought. He didn't even place all of them, which is cool, I guess. And we had so many deaths on the Bristleback because he was in these fights and he just didn't do great. He did okay, but it wasn't great. Alk died a bunch, barely got any kills, barely any assists. He just wasn't being effectual. And PL had a dumb build. Ags is not the build, and if Ags is the build, it's about slowing the enemy team as more of a support, not a safe lane carry. I know he suffered in lane, I understand that, but like I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. Like this is damage, this is decent damage. The Vlad's is dumb. Vlad's on PL is just a bad build. Your illusions don't last long enough to lifesteal, so it's completely pointless. Absolutely no reason for it. I hate that. I hate it. It's awful. Complete waste of 2,275 gold. This is also a pretty big waste. It's not really worth buying in most cases, especially his position. So he wasted 6,000 gold. So he was useless. He was there for fights, but he just didn't do anything. So he wasn't really playing. Alk was just dying at the beginning of fights, and his build was really greedy. The Sulcurus is fine, I suppose. Like, adding onto the radius, adding the Sulcurus is okay. Probably got Manta or something. But I guess there's not a lot to throw off, so that's fine. I mean, I'm not too against it. But you're supposed to farm is the idea, and he farmed crappily. Like, he didn't farm. The heart's just greedy. I mean, he could have bought other things besides that. Basically, I'm one of the only people on the team who actually had a good item build. I don't really mind Shadow Fiends. The early Shadow Blade was fine. He just didn't use it. He didn't Shadow in and ult almost ever, which surprised me. Sannyasha is kind of meh. There's better items. Hurricane Bike's fine. He should have replaced this bottle. I don't know why he still had one. And Boots of Travel I thought was a little bit early because the game only lasted, 44 minutes and he had them for a little while. Honestly, we lost that game because of poor team play. We just had players who just weren't fighting in team fights and they were just feeding in them. Simple as that. We had decent farm. We had a decent early game. I was roaming around. I was trying to support the best I could. Honestly, I do not believe I had anything to do with that loss. I killed a bunch of carries. Troll I killed solo later. I mean, he was low, but I killed him solo. I killed Troll earlier in the game. Does it actually say who I killed? I don't think so. No, we can't see that. That's really sad. But I killed a bunch of people. Got a bunch of assists, and I may have died a lot, but they were aiming for me because they knew that I was one of the only people that was. Okay, I don't know why that happened. Well, I was one of the only people who could matter. Nobody else mattered. It was meaningless. They're just like, oh, we can ignore Alk. He's not doing anything. We can ignore the PL. He's not going to do anything. He ended up fighting 2 people with like 10% health and died against them. You know what I mean? Like, he can't hurt anybody. But that's life. You know what I mean? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He missed gank on Troll. He just like let him get into the trees. He got a successful raise and just gave up, and Troll walked away with 50 health. The SF was one of the main reasons we lost. But I'm gonna say the honest main reason is probably the PL, completely useless, followed by Alk, because he was also useless. Alk did try though. I saw him throwing stuns and stuff. I mean, most of the time he was giving an effort. He just didn't understand what he needed to be accomplishing, which is a big problem in things like that. Who was in my last game, by the way? I was playing with Yoni, Alex, that, and some symbols. None of them are on my team, right? No. Awesome. I'm going to carry because nobody else seems to be capable. Maybe I'll finally get that game as Drow I've been waiting for. Probably not with a Shadow Fiend, though. Arc Warden is going mid. I don't like that at all. Arc Warden can carry. That's not a problem. I just don't think Arc Warden mid is going to do enough to stop the enemy mid laner, depending who they are. Unless they picked a weak mid laner and then you responded by picking Arc Warden, it's just not a thing. I have to end up muting this guy. I don't know who he's talking about. I'm the only girl character selected, but I don't think that's who he means. I think he means ma'am is in Beyonce. The name Beyonce. I don't know. I wish I could mute now, but you can't. A Jakiro, that's good. I could probably afford to pick a melee carry if I have a Jakiro to stun and slow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to. Drow's terrible against Storm, so I'm certainly not going to pick Drow now. Who's okay against Storm? Maybe. Okay, good against Ursa. PA comes to mind. Where is AM going? What? I just hate this game. Whatever. I'll just go off lane and ignore this entire issue. I don't even care. PA off lane isn't terrible, but it's probably not what I need. I guess it could be okay. I'm thinking maybe somebody who's a little bit better at the actual off lane, but Nyx is terrible against this team comp, so. So is Phoenix. I'll just go PA. She's not bad. I think in the off lane, I'm gonna need to have I have to have a Portman shield. It's just what it is. This is a ridiculous thing that shouldn't have happened. But nobody cares. Let's see. What could I get here? I'm not sure I'll build a Basher, but just in case. So basically what I'm going to have to do here is face against Juggernaut and probably Crystal Maiden. I'm just going to have to throw daggers and not go anywhere near them, otherwise I'll die. That's going to be the struggle here, is I'm going to have a really, really rough time. And I don't like it. And I really am excited to mute this guy, because it's just such white noise. It's so irritating. Oh my, I cannot wait. Get this guy out of here, come on. I hate how you can't mute that early. Whoever did that's an idiot. As if. Yeah, people have open mics and it's ridiculous. You just can't. You can't. It's such a distraction. I have no faith in my team late game, so I have to go treads. If I did have faith in them, I would go phase boots instead. I don't. I will have to be our hard carry. I have no faith in this anti-mage. He picked anti-mage and queued over here at first, and I don't even know what he's trying to play. And he literally only picked anti-mage, I think, for the Storm Spirit. Which is really lame. It's whatever, though. I'll just mute whoever causes a problem. I'm not willing to deal with it this game, you know what I mean? Last game would have been really cool if people knew how to play Dota. That would have been fun. I would never steal a tome as a mid laner. I think that's just so selfish. Got a really good block going here. That's going to help me tremendously. Alright, it's Aluna Ursa, which is the dumbest lane I've ever heard of. I did Luna instead of Ursa. Yep, I already knew. This whole game is nonsense. He didn't steal the kill. But, I guess he was the problem. I'm gonna harass Luna down because that's the only chance I have of doing anything here. I'd love to have a Blightstone, actually, to be honest with you, but like it's so dang expensive. She has so much regen, this Luna. I just can't even believe. If he comes and steals my farm, I'll just report him too. If I have any reports. Ever since he came up, they got really aggressive. I just can't believe this. He has 10 charges. Yeah, so he doesn't even care. Typical. This is the childish behavior that keeps you in trash MMR, by the way. These people are children. They are children. They don't deserve to have IMMR. I hope they crash and burn. You know what I mean? That's what it is. They're asking for it, and that's what gets it. Some people think it's funny, too, to tank your MMR. And if you think that way, then I hope one day Valve just bans you permanently. IP bans you, and you never come back. It makes you like a loser. It's like a high school bully. You're just not... You're not cool. Alright, I can't wait to get these boots right now so I can stay away from Ursa. Courier got called too, by the way. They killed. The Courier got killed, so I love that. Wow, I don't know why you suddenly got so toxic towards somebody else. I don't know what this nonsense is anymore. I don't even know what game I'm playing. I'm gonna go grab this. I can't really do much. That sounds about right. This guy's toxic too, so I hate him as well. I hate him. I hate Antimage for his calm irritation. I hate the Monkey King for everything. I'm already having a bad game. But it's okay. Because we have a chance to win, because apparently they're incompetent. I don't know how. Thank you. Alright, that's enough for me. You're not carrying here. This dude. I'm just gonna leave. It's honestly not worth my time to take all of their harass and have him take all the last hits. Why bother even being here? I'm gaining nothing from it. I don't gain farm and I lose all my health. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I'm glad he's about to die. Level 7 Monkey King probably can't do anything about 2 people. I'm shocked. We're just all salty. It's kind of funny. Storm is 6. I have to be super careful here. I bought out, so there's a good thing. I really wish that had missed. I know the chance is low, but I really wish that had missed. Would have been nice. Oh, man. At least I have my treads now. He's maxing Jingu Mastery, I see. I'll just wait to get a TP. That's the money for me. That's good. I like some extra damage now that I have the 10, because a large portion of it goes through. She's missing out on all her healing now, which makes me happy. Yep, no thanks. I'll just go ahead and not have that happen. I thought Jakiro got it too. Whew. Got a Blightstone that I'd love to have, and I can't have it because, you know, they're not available in the side shop. There we go, that's mine. I wonder what killed him. Orb of Venom killed him? That's crazy. That never happens. Whew. Wish I had known Anti-Mage was having trouble. Huge rotation. That's a crit. That's a nice start. I knew they were coming around. I thought I'd get Jug first and it would be worth it because I have no kills. But I didn't, and nobody freaking came. Thought for sure somebody would decide, yeah, let's do this, but you don't get anything anymore. That was good. That was awesome. Blink straight into them. Whew. Viking's just not gonna get her here. That's like plain and simple. I guess he's safe behind tower, but it's still just ridiculous. This is what you play with, even at the higher levels. Even at, you know, a little bit over 3,000 MMR. Is that what I'm at now? Yeah, a little over 3,000 MMR. You still get these people. None of them, besides Jakiro. Maybe Anti-Mage. I haven't really seen him play yet. Besides that one feed. Deserve to be up this high, but they are. Oh, poor Jakiro. That's not cool. Jakiro didn't deserve that. I know he has a friend, so I don't really want to go too close. No creeps. Oh, they were too far. I probably wasn't gonna live anyway, but Ursa is just wicked strong, and my blur is not doing the job that I needed to. Arcward's not responding at all, because Arcward's great. See, at least Monkey King has a plan. I at least respect that. I've now died a bunch. And it's because nobody's ever showing up. Like, at this point, I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to go farm. If it goes well, great. If it doesn't, oh well. Because doing this whole trying to stop pushes, nobody else comes, why bother? If they're not going to show up, you're never going to stop the push. That's basically what it is. And it really frustrates me, you know? I need blur. Unfortunately, I hate to level blur up before maxing dagger, but what's dagger doing for me? There's, you know, I'm not getting the chance to be in these poking fights, counter pushing, all that. I'm really having trouble with my sustain here because I have no way to regen health. Very sad. But I'm getting a little bit of money, which is nice. I'll just walk back and forth getting the bounty runes too, because they're pretty profitable. Anti-Mage didn't level up his spell shield at all. No idea why. Jug does magic damage. I mean, that's just true. I think I need to get a Morbid Mask now to help, you know, me farm in the jungle. Alright, give me that. Okay, that was cool. Didn't want me to have it. If I hadn't been looking, I wouldn't even notice. Now I can actually regen while I'm farming, giving me the chance to just ignore my team, let whatever's going to happen happen, and hopefully get kind of big. I probably should go farm this instead. A little bit dangerous down there. Monkey King's got tons of levels. Yep, there's no hope of that working, so why bother? Ha! Looks awful, actually. If I thought I could honestly make a difference, I'd go, you know? I might as well, but it does not look like that's the case at all. Fortunately, thanks to my Morbid Mask, I've actually gained a bunch of health. I was at like 200, close to going back to base, kind of. And now, now I'm actually able to, you know, go out there and get up near full. It's a big deal, you know, having sustain in general. Mana sustain, health sustain, that kind of thing. That was nice. No, I'm not gonna let that happen. Monkey's definitely reported. Come steals my farm for no reason. I mean, Jakiro is only a level behind me, and I was supposed to be solo off lane, so tells you a lot. It's just very hard for me as PA right now to do anything. I'm trying to get some farm, and Monkey King has to stop even that. They're dead. They're pushing as 2. It's not very bright. You know what I mean? They still have a tier 1 tower. Why not take the tier 1? And they decided to push in the tier 2, and that's why you don't do that. I'll take the damage because I have to try to be able to kill something. Unlikely though that is, it's my only chance. Oh, nice job of taking the tower anyway. Oof. It's pain. It's hurting my heart right now. What's happening? They're trying to circle around and look for people. They missed me, so that's good. They went. I can see them down here. Ursa, anyway, the one that matters. That's gonna help me a lot because I can just keep farming, like it never happened. I hear a very loud discussion happening in the background. Yet again, people who have no consideration for what I'm doing. It's been happening for a little while, but still. Monkey King is apparently getting stuff done, which I'm at least impressed with that. You know, he's 12-3, but he stole mid from somebody, which is not respectable at all. There's no respect for my farm. That's what gets me, you know? It's not even the performance as much. It's the respect for your fellow teammates. And he's trying to build a Deso, which he... I don't care. I'm building one. I was building one first. Didn't mean to hit it, but I'll gladly take that mana. Because it does cost, after a while, a Phantom Striking, it can cost some. How's my level doing now? Compared to the enemy team, I'm a little bit behind. Our team, I'm way behind Monkey King, but only a little bit behind Anti-Mage, so that's okay. Someone else wants to do that, they can. I'm certainly not going in solo. Monkey King can go fight by himself. Ooh, the miss. Almost have level 2 ult, which will make me significantly stronger. I'm pretty happy about that. 110% extra damage on those crits goes a long way. One more camp. Monkey King has his Deso now. Does anybody on our team have lifesteal? No. Alright, so being Million Vlads isn't a bad idea. Thank goodness for this easier farm in the jungle. Later, when you can actually clear camps kind of fast. Because it actually means I can do this and sort of catch up even though there are fights going on. I can't wait till I get my Deso because it'll make me much stronger. Unfortunately, we can't keep up with what Monkey King's trying to do. Monkey King just didn't even try to turn around and get Ursa. He's way too concerned with Storm. He got the Storm, which shocks me, but still. It's not really an excuse. I think Vlad's is the way to go next. It's just a good item, you know? Because I don't think like a Mask of Madness is good here. I already have a lot of attack speed, and Ursa and Jug and Luna will tear me apart. I guess I could get a Satanic later instead, actually. I'll do that. Okay. I can't believe this guy. It's gonna die anyway. The courier is about to die. I'm just so angry at these people. It's so ridiculous. It's funny, the Arc Ward hasn't said anything else since. I'll leave Jakiro to his farming. He deserves it. I don't think I have enough reports, unfortunately.
Same thing, though. You see, that myth has been perpetuated since the beginning, since day one, and they won't let it go. And it's like, well, I don't think Trump is very young. He'll be done. He'll be gone. Same thing that you just said. I'm gonna say that. I never said it.
Now I could save mine for AM if I only have one. Because AM is stealing my courier. He's basically... Oh, crap. I can't do this. I would love to attack Luna, but... I don't know if she still has it, is the question. Oh, well. It's not worth me going after her and dying. I hurt her significantly. That was good enough. I'm not sure if I'm going to report AM yet, but I just want the option open to me. If MK dies, by the way, he's going to give so much gold to the enemy team. Very, very worried about that. Alright. I think we got a shot here. Let's push. Sub 300 health Monkey King is going to try to kill Ursa here. It might work, but it shouldn't. Him being in a situation there puts him in a very weak spot. That's money. I want extra lifesteal because I'm going to be in some really rough spots. It's my understanding it does stack. I don't mind tanking this because I have 50% evasion. I'll take it. See, now I'm strong enough to actually make a difference. And that's what it's about. I knew that I had to get stronger, so I did. Fortunately, MK did a lot of work, somehow. I don't know how, but he did. And that's the reason why we have this opportunity. But the same principle always does apply. I'm dead. He did waste ults on me, though, so that's pretty cool. I don't know why, but he did. He really wanted that kill. And remember, everybody who's watching at home, you might think that Monkey King's strategy is working because he's going to win this game. Probably. That's true. That it has worked for this one game, in theory. However, what's going to happen after this game is very likely he's going to get reported and it's going to go through successfully because, you know, it's very toxic. Especially since I guess he's crap talking to Arkward right now. It's probably going to go through. If it doesn't go through this game, it'll go through another game he plays. And if he goes to low prio, he's never going to get out. Low prio is very difficult to get out now. He'll just be in there for a long time. And he's going to regret his decision, not because it's wrong, but because it's a big pain. And if he doesn't, oh well. He'll be out of MMR, you know, out of the ranked games for a while. So he'll stay at the same MMR, will have to play his way out of low prio, and it takes even longer. It takes a lot longer to raise that way. It is not... It's not a good idea. It doesn't work. Alright, so there are 3 there. This is scary. That's illusion. That's more accurately my illusion. No. Dang. All my farm. You get these battles where like you steal farm from somebody and they're going to steal it back from you usually. And then you get in this toxic relationship. And as much as nobody should be feeding into it, like I shouldn't feed into it, it's tempting not to. And it's tempting, yeah, tempting not to not, basically. It's just a really tempting thing to just take someone's farm back. It feels like your own form of justice, even though it really isn't your own form of justice. My advice is don't do what I do. Don't feed into it. Just let it go. But I just can't help but steal a farm back, you know. I feel like I have that one last shot. That's not good. Storm's rich now. Thanks, Shakiro. It's not here. Rune is bot. I mean top. Rune is not bot. Yep, they keep going. And some of them don't care, quote, quote, they'll say they don't care, like, oh, I'll just go back and forth forever, basically. But the truth of the matter is, it's irritating. I just kind of hoped, to be honest with you. I don't even know what it's talking about. I kind of do, but I mean, people just end up there over and over again. They won't make any progress because you just don't have any time. You're not playing any games to actually get your MMR up, so you'll just be stuck there forever. I will say though, friends, if you watch other YouTubers, other streamers, anything, Please do not. I knew it was going to eclipse. I was hoping he didn't have eclipse, and I kind of thought my BKB would be there sooner so I could use it, but I got greedy. My decision making is compromised right now. I admit that. If you guys watch streamers and YouTubers who like troll, and I don't mean like build silly builds, you know what I mean, like, oh, I'm gonna play Lifestealer and get a Radiance and sit inside an Ancient Creep back when that was a thing. I mean like purposely lose, try to get back to 1 MMR, because people do that. Don't. If you watch them, then they are gaining something out of it. You are reinforcing the behavior because they get views, they get attention. If you ignore them like you should, I really wanted to be part of that, but PA just would not jump to save my life. Alright, level 3 ult. That'll help. No TP, don't care. Maybe I just take Roche. By the way, this does work. You send illusions in. You attack Roche. You back up. He aggroes illusions. He will stay aggroed illusions. Sometimes he'll switch back. But now he's hitting my illusions and wasting a ton of his time not hitting me. I hate when that happens. Ugh. I'll bring him down eventually. I have faith. I get to gain some health back while he's hitting that illusion instead of me. He doesn't bash me to stop me from hitting him, just because, of course, it takes longer then. I don't even need the Sages. I'm just doing it just because. It stops them from gaining it in case Monkey King feeds or something. Of course he got it. Why not? Oh, wow. Nice job, man. I'll sell this poor man's shield anyway. There we go. This is going to be my next buy, so I'll just queue it up now. Buy the pieces now, I mean. Alright, I don't really want to hear his domain either. Just because, like, you know, not speaking English grants me no benefit. I could actually kill a Crystal Maiden if she was just a little bit further out, so I had time. Well, we got their shrines, so that's a pretty good influx of money. We already had one of them, but in general, we have their shrines. As per usual, Anti-Mage is just using the courier always. Oh, we might actually win this game solely because we have a lot of carries. And our carries are kind of better than their carries. Ursa? I could kill Ursa. I have an Aegis, so the worst case scenario is We both walk away. Doesn't have ult anymore. Yep, both walk away. I thought I'd do more. I can't believe he just does that much more damage than me. I know how he works, obviously. He's played a lot of Ursa, but I thought my clicks would actually hurt him, but his damage reduction is pretty heavy, so I kind of expected as much. You kind of have to kite Ursa. Alright, now that I have a Basher, I have a solid chance of killing a couple people on their team. My BKB is fresh. I just want to get the kill. He doesn't deserve the kills, you know? I didn't get the chance to attack. That's so sad. I just want to steal his kills. You know what I mean? That's one. I just want one kill. It's over Jakiro. There we go. Yes! Finally, I get kills, friends. I'm so happy. This was everything. That was all I needed. We have megas, so the game's probably over. That's all it really takes. It wasn't really a GG, but we won, so that's nice. I don't think that the AM did enough to be reported, so I'm not gonna. Hey, at least I got 250 from, I think it was MK who did that. I will, however, report MK, because he deserves it. He, let's do both of those, that's fine. I don't have to, but I'm gonna. I'm also just gonna give a quick, I'm gonna do my breakdown before I queue, just so I don't queue with those same people, because I just don't want to. Got 26 MMR, so we're up one. So net worth, I'm actually close to Monkey King, which is shocking to me. I cannot believe that. That really surprises me. But stuff happens. Damage, it's all Monkey King. I mean, that's not shocking. We saw how many kills he got. I actually was second most. I had passed Anti-Mage because I actually did a lot of sudden damage, you know. None of us really did a good amount, though. On their team, all their damage was Ursa and Storm Spirit, actually. Luna did a decent amount as well. Basically, that game was just a whole cluster, you know what. Thank God for Jakiro. In fact, just because he did not get toxic and kept it cool, that guy's a cool dude. Not tip worthy, but cool dude. Player net worth. I was so crap up until, you know, about 30 minutes I was kind of okay. And then, of course, at the end, just because they took a huge hit. But that's nothing. So, like, you know, I was doing kind of in the middle, realistically. My level was also crap. Never really came back from that until the end. The reason we weren't doing well Monkey King did not buy any regen. Greedy, not okay. Don't do that. That's ridiculous. I'll queue now. He deserved to lose the game. Jakiro did everything for us. I think he bought regen. It's hard to see if they bought regen, but I heard he didn't, so I'm assuming that he didn't. Anti-Mage, it's fine to rush a Battle Fury. Boot to Travel here is greedy. I don't know why you would ever do that. Didn't even finish his... Oh, it's because he did... Okay, instead of Treads. Still greedy. I wouldn't finish it then. Other than that, though, fine items. His build was awful. His build was no mana shields until, what, level... Yeah, level 11. I'd like to note, Magic Dealer. Partial Magic Dealer, especially with ults. Has some magic damage in Slam. Magic Dealer. Has a good amount of damage in his Q as magic. He's an idiot. This is not okay. It's why he struggled as much as he did. Arc Warden actually built fine. He was a little bit greedy. The way he was playing, he wanted a lot of farm. But I understand he was pushed out of mid, so that's why he tried to make it up. His Midas was a little bit late, but I know. He tried to play it safe. He bought an Aquila to help him lane. You know, that's fine. That's not a big deal. I actually say he was fine. You know, the items he built were okay. He built Travels fast, but that's because at that point he needed to send his, you know, his replicant, his ult, other places. So, you know, that's fine. I don't have an issue with how he played. Shakira was fine. I won't criticize anything, by the way. Just play the game. He's fine. Late game, Monkey King went for Deso, even though he knows I'm going to want to build one. That's dumb. Even if he started first, which he did by a little bit, it's still... I had a Blightstone, so not really. If you count the Blightstone, I started first. He's just a jerk. He should have known I wanted this, and just he didn't care. He kept fighting solo, even though he was dying near the end, which was funny to me. He deserved that. He ended up dying 5 times, which is the same amount as me, and I fed real quick at the beginning. So, honestly, Monkey King didn't even play that well in the late game. He didn't do much at the end. All of his stuff was in the early game. The only reason we won is that Monkey King was able to solo their team because they had no idea how to handle him. Monkey King is not that hard to handle. I've played a couple games. If you know how to handle him, you kill him. It's the end. You just have some flying vision, like wards on high ground and stuff. You see him, you cut the tree, he dies. You know, it's that easy. But they didn't care to. Storm could have just went through the trees with ult. He would have fallen down, but stunned for 4 seconds. He has no answers at that point. Storm just failed the lane, gave Monkey King the ability to snowball. And that's the only reason we won, is that he was snowballing while the rest of us were trying to farm separately. Me, Arc Ward, and Anti-Mage all got some semblance of farm and then came back and tried to do stuff. I will say Jakiro got a ton of assists, and actually Arc Warden did too, so I guess he was helping. So these two were trying to help this happen. But it was a weird match. It should not have gone that way. We had no right to win. Their team was ridiculous too. That was sending 2 hard carries to the safe lane. Made no sense at all. They also didn't deserve to win, so what are you going to do? But I reported the Monkey King for his ridiculousness, and I hope he goes to low prio forever. Hope he's stuck there until he quits Dota. Because you have to remember, playing Dota is a privilege. It's a free game. If I really wanted to, they can just not let you play anymore. The only thing you could recourse is the fact that you spent money on the game that you can't use anymore. But they could just argue that it's marketable. Doesn't matter. It's still something you could sell back, so too bad. And one day I hope they do, because there's certain players, I'm not saying Monkey King because I only saw 1 game of his, but there's certain players that should not be allowed to play Dota. My personal belief. If they can't play nice, they have to play solo. Or low prio, that's fine too. So, I'd like to play a mid since I already played an offlaner and... Thank you, okay. I played an offlaner and I already, I can't remember. I played a support and an offlaner, so I'd like to play mid, but I could play something else too. I could like jungle Enigma or something, that'd be... I can't believe that. This guy... Like, he's calibrating too. Like, I would never, because I just don't believe in it. But if I was really going to be one of those people who was salty at what he did, I would throw this game just to screw up his calibration and say, goodbye, go back to low MMR. Because, you know, I'll lose 25. he'll get sent back, you know, could be hundreds, who knows. It depends on what part of his calibration he's at. I'm going to have to consider this. I don't know what I want to pick, so it's really going to depend on what they want. I don't really want a jungle. There's only a couple jungles that are even okay anymore, like Enigma. I might want to roam, but Bounty is really bad in this particular game. That's really one of my best roamers. Yeah, oh yeah. People don't care. They'll pick right over you. It's ridiculous. You have to be the better person, though. I don't care, you know, what the situation. Unfortunately, you have to suck it up because you want to win. All that matters in Dota is winning and having a little fun on the way. But ideally, you want to win. There are going to be games that aren't going to be fun one way or the other. You're not going to have more fun by trying to fight over mid, realistically speaking. Winning is at least going to make you feel somewhat better. So just suck it up. Go whatever role needs to be taken. Even if you don't fit so well, just if he's not going to stop going mid, then do something that's better, I guess. I think what's good against Axe. Ranged heroes generally. Oh, and Jug. Ooh. I was thinking Enigma at first, but I don't think so anymore. Unfortunately, I think we need a hard support. And I hate that. I don't want a hard support. Again. I could like Silencer, but I think our stuns are kind of meh. We have okay stuns with Cold Snap and Clockwork Ult and Marana Arrow, but it's not great. I don't want to stun. Who's someone that stuns? I don't want a Lion because I'm going to suffer against Axe a little bit because he's going to Blade Mail. But it helps against Timber. It helps against Magnus because I have the double, the Hex, and the stun. Whatever. If I win, I guess I don't care. I'm a good Lion. I know what I'm doing, so... I don't know if I have Lion's Taunt, speaking of which. I do. Haha. Yeah, I got a lot of sets I've, like, never seen before. Like, I don't even remember this set, to be honest with you. I must have picked it up from, like, something. You know what I need? Windlace. That's not what I want, by the way. I'm trying to think oh, the disable quest. That's probably what I want. I wonder what my weeklies are. I never even checked. I'll figure it out. Oh, we get the ultimate one. I've seen it once before, actually. Oh, we don't? What? Oh, we need 1500. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I have seen it, though. I found a guy with, like, level 4000, and I was like, what? Should I double down? Because I actually have faith here. They have kind of a crappy late game team. I'm kind of feeling it, honestly. I don't know what happens. I don't think my double down's consumed then. I don't really remember how that happened, how that works. It says safe to leave, but it didn't say it wasn't recorded. No stats. Okay, there it said it. No stats. Like, you know, why? It'd be cool if this actually counted. It doesn't. It says I'm going up to, you know, 59. That's not true. We'll know when I get out because it will not say I'm at 59. See. It'll undo this in a minute. At least my double down didn't get spent, but it'll undo. Oh, have I not voted? I have, right? I voted on Invoker. Yeah, yeah. Alright, well, I'll just queue up again. Why not? It'll come back, but it takes time. Because I think I had 1,000, right, when we started. So this will come back. This is still back, which makes me happy. I had faith in that match, though. But, of course, the guy who stole my mid was the guy who just disconnected. I don't know. Just abandoned. Just like that. It's nice. It's nice to see that kind of thing. Now I can check my weeklies, though. Kill heroes and get assists. I already did the assist one. Nice. I just gotta kill people. No biggie. I'd really like to get more quests here. It's hard, though, because I don't often get the chance to buy as Shivas. And Glimmer Cape is a really situational buy, and I only do it when I'm going to play support. So, it's very difficult to actually get further in the tree. You know? Ugh. Ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Boop. Doesn't really matter, but whatever. I like to, you know, keep things like that so you guys don't, like, try to message people on my friends list. Granted, a lot of these people get cycled out anyway, so it wouldn't really matter, but I don't want to have them be bothered. There we go. I'm still just irritated with that. I can't hate get kicked out of a match like that. It's so unpleasant. It's like, why? Just play the game. Like, what's the abandon for? You know what I mean? Like, what caused it? I'm just getting so... I get so frustrated, you know? And now, of course, it's going to take forever for this to go. I should get priority. That's what I don't like either. If that happens, it doesn't give you priority coming out. If the match actually starts and someone abandons, you don't get priority. It counts as the match being complete as far as that's concerned. That's not fair. I should get priority going back into matchmaking because, like, it's not my fault. Yeah, I mean, it really depends what you play. I never play support, so I never get the chance. I don't like to play support. But, you know, whatever you play usually is what you're going to be better at for the quests. In general. I'm excited tomorrow I get to do my Slark's Riptide Rumble. That'll be fun. Hopefully I get a good reward. I'm not even going to check anymore. Like, I'm not going to, like, try to predict. I'm just going to drop it and see what happens. Just drop. And if it's good, it is. And if it's not, it's not. I'm not going to try to do that lame, you know, try to see when they're going to turn thing, because it never works. Never works. That's Shadow Fiend, by the way. I'm not going to get the chance to see it, but that was Shadow Fiend. I'm almost positive. Maybe, just maybe, I can play Drow Ranger. Dow's is a really good support. And Skyrath Mage has been popular recently that I've seen. Because, especially with the buffs to him, to his range and stuff. He's really strong. Jakiro is good. He's really good for pushing. He has some points where he suffers. He's slow. His stun takes a second. He's a lot of delay before his moves. But in certain team comps, he's really strong. If nobody else picks, so help me. I'm not picking Drow first. I hate people. I just lost a bunch of gold because nobody understands how this works. These three people, now because we already have somebody hovering over mid, these three people are responsible for picking first, and none of them did it until Witch Doctor basically said he's not going to lose any more than the 10 gold that we probably just lost. So with a Venge, I'm really skeptical about Drow, just because it's hard to get into position. I'm not really sure what I should do here. Might be better to take somebody who can afford to be swapped. Funny enough, Sniper's a little bit better at that, only because he can put vision around himself, and he actually stands further back than Drow. So it's hard for Venge to get in there. He also doesn't lose his damage when you get point blank with him. I don't think Necro is the way to go here. It could be. It's not terrible. I'm not going to initiate. Invoker is really painful for Sniper. That's not good. Oh, Timber. Okay, so I'm not going to pick a back kind of carry. Maybe Luna. Magic damage really hurts Timber. Yeah, I'm a farmer. I think this is a good pick. The right click kind of gets screwed over by Invoker's, his Deafening Blast Disarm. But that's only one ability. I don't mind being put out of position because I'm going to ult. So, okay, put me into your team. Like, that's genius. And Timber's weak to magic damage. So I think that's probably a smart idea. I think locking in Luna is going to work out for me. And then I can get my Luna Quest. Ideally.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
I hate my life. Yes, and I think Manta does throw off. I think it throws it off. I'm not 100% on that. I'm so upset. You know, I didn't want to play anti-mage. It wasn't the goal. I was gonna play Luna. I had everything planned out, and then, but it's okay. I can still afford my base items even with the gold loss. Legion is not a huge threat to me because she's gonna get hurt. Plus, Necro can alter just to hold her down for me so that she doesn't attack me back. Like, I can't believe that. I was like, that's good. I feel strong about this. This is good. And then, boom. It's like a bomb. Alright, it's fine though, because Luna would have been really bad against Legion. Just because if you ult and Legion's alone with you and then blade mails and duels you, the damage is unreal. I mean, Legion takes it too, but Legion at that point is just going to build all, magic resistance or health or whatever. And it's going to be brutal. It's okay though. I have faith. I can feel it. I'm not going to double down though, I'll tell you that. No thanks. I will predict. Good luck, have fun. Yes. I think thank you is such a strange response to that. Like, oh, good luck, have fun. And there's like, thank you. What about me? You want me to have good luck or have fun? It's better than nothing, but it's weird. Well, I'm glad. I actually like this Witch Doctor's item build so far. He got a ward that we need. I think he bought Courier. He has a Clarity, so he can cast a little bit more. Stack of Tangos, which is just normal. And a Windlace. Seems risky, but honestly, I need this Witch Doctor to be harassing them the whole time. And he has a decent right click. So that's really going to help us gain the advantage. He has 600 attack range, which compared to them is really strong. Much harder than Luna. It's about the same as Invoker. I think he has a 600. Venge, I think, is like a 575. Timber's melee, and so is Legion. So it's really strong for him to be able to kind of kite them out with the Windlace. And now he's just acting like a ward and giving me vision over here. That is not where he wants to be. Hopefully this doesn't turn horrible. That was smart. That was really smart. Timber's gonna take a ton of damage from that. I can't see how much health he has, but I do know that... Oh my god, yes! I told you, I heard him cast Maledict, which does damage based on the percentage of health you lose. So if Timber goes under tower, which it looked like it did, that's just... You cannot afford that at all. Because all that damage then gets basically multiplied, because then, you know, Maledict hits you all over again. That just gave us a huge advantage in the lane. Witch Doctor is already level 1.5. He got some bonus gold for himself. Timber's going to come back a little bit meek. He also wasted a Tango, which is great. That was my fault. That was dumb. I overestimated my capabilities. I wanted to right-click Timbersaw real quick just to make the Maledict do a little bit more, but what are you going to do? I don't think I have to run away from Timbersaw, so I'm actually going to instead rush my ring of health. I think it's a little bit smarter. He does not have reactive armor, which was a huge mistake for him. I'll take Mana Break. Help me get that that extra damage when it counts. Nope. All those denies are going to ruin him. I have 5 denies now, so he's just not going to have any experience, any gold. Absolutely worth 60 mana to get that last hit there. Timbersaw doesn't do a lot of magic. He has a lot of pure, depending on where he is. So there's no reason for me to mana shield too early. I do have to take a point before level 6 probably, though, just in case Venge roams around, because she'll want to. Especially considering how poor this is going. Alright, now Timbersaw doesn't scare me at all. He's really feeling pain right now. Oh, he's out of mana. He wasted his salve and still isn't that high. So he's going to suffer. That's just what you do. You make him pay for his offlane choice. Timbersaw is not very strong against Anti-Mage early, because you just don't do the damage to get me out of lane. You can't right-click to deny me at all. And I can mana you out whenever you show up. I'll take 1 level in Spell Shield now. Just as a safety precaution. You never know.
Jump them, jump them.
Heard a little bit of music. I thought I would get down with my bad self. At least what it sounded like to me. Nice. It's worth it. I'm ahead of this Timbersaw, and since I'm now solo, that means I'm going to stay ahead of him XP wise, especially since I'm going to get most of the denies.
Let them come, let them come.
I have to end up muting this guy because I just can't have his music coming in every time he talks. No mana. The only problem is the physical damage from Mana Break. That obviously gets reduced by reactive armor, but what are you gonna do? I'm about a level ahead of Timbersaw, and I think he's feeling that pressure. He never has any mana at all, so he's just kind of existing. Alright, unfortunately, that's just what it has to be. I can't deal with that crap. That's bad. Boop. Ooh, I feel strong about this game. My only concern is that late game things will change. Not necessarily for the worse, but they're going to be different. So I have to be prepared for anything that comes at me. This might be one of the few games where a PKB might be the right choice. I think I might just buy Manta anyway. I'm not really sure. You could make an argument for either side. I'm a big fan of mana because I want to mana people out fast. I am Manta because I want to mana people out fast, but I'm not really sure here. Using Timbersaw, but that's no surprise. What is he supposed to be doing here? There he is. Alright, there goes half of what his remaining mana was. There's all of it. I can do this. Just because. I didn't really do much, but it gave me a gauge of like how much health he has. Now I have extra 10 damage from the Perseverance. Venge is here. I just want them to know Venge is here because I'm hoping for some help. Timbersaw can't do anything, so if I get caught out by Venge, it's just going to be Venge. Timbersaw right-clicking. Now Venge has no mana either. I got myself another level of spell shield just for safety here. Basically taught the Timbersaw that I don't care. Venge 2. I was able to mana them both out, send them packing. I didn't do a ton of damage, but they're afraid, because obviously without mana, what are they going to do? Just simple right clicks, and that's not that strong. Alright, real quick, while Timbersaw is being silly, just mana him out again. He did negligible damage, which will just be regened immediately. Oh my god. Yes. Oh no thanks. Wait to see if she's gonna stun. If she is, I'm probably gonna go ahead and Fairy Fire right at the end. Looks like I'm okay. Let's go back to farming. I'm just able to do that. Safety, spell shield again. That way the Venge can't do anything about me. Little does she know that Basilius is going to hurt, because that's going to mean that I have more mana to drain when I right-click, which means I'll do more damage with more right-clicks. Normally, it kind of sucks when you're anti-mage when they have a low mana pool, which Venge will always kind of have a low mana pool. And, you know, they don't have any mana regen, because all that ends up happening is that you hit him a couple times, you're also not going to do anything anyway. Now they're trying to help, but I need these. Thank you. I could have really used that. It's kind of lame, actually, to be honest with you. The team should be a little bit more concerned with me getting the tower. I can't get those. As soon as I finish my Battle of Fury, I will. I didn't need that. I didn't end up going my Vanguard right away. And I just didn't need it, that's why. I don't know. I wasn't sure how I felt about getting a Vanguard, you know what I mean? Not right away, anyway. They do have some right click I'd like to probably combat, but I definitely didn't need it that second. I'll just get it really quick after I get my, my Battle Fury, I guess. Maybe. We'll think about it. Because I do want to end up getting a, Invisiblade anyway, so why not? With that one, it is harder to farm the jungle, though. I'll tell you that. I'll just go take these creeps real quick. That'll help me get my my Battle Fury. Eight health regen isn't too bad, but it does take some time to actually get to where I want to be. That's so awful. I was literally just about to afford it. Like, we need wards near me. I've been kind of abandoned, and I feel pretty irritated about it. He did great in lane, don't get me wrong. I was really happy with what he was doing, but then he just left me alone, which is fine. It was going okay, but then a bench came, and I still didn't get any help. Well, this just means I'm going to ditch the team for longer. I'm not going to come back. They just added like 60 seconds to 90 seconds to my farming, because right now I should have a Battle Fury this second. So now until I get one, it's all dead time. Trying to make up for time lost. Now that team's dying rapidly. That's not good. Good news is now I can farm like I'm supposed to be able to farm. Anti-mage style. That's not worth it. I end up getting really hurt doing that. I had to pull it and do it the slow way. There's no other correct way to do it. That's a Legion, so that's not worth me being anywhere near her. No thank you. I'm actually going to go ahead and use this. They don't want it, that's fine. I'm going to take it. There is a Legion commander currently trying to take stuff, and I am not going to be the one who gets dueled. Simple as that. About time for a good anti-mage game, by the way. I've been playing a lot of them recently. They probably don't even think I have a Battle Fury, to be honest. Last they saw me, I didn't have any pieces of it at all, pretty much. I just had the Perseverance. So they probably don't even know I have one. They probably think I'm finishing it, like, now, and I've been farming with it for a little while now. I'm gonna get that to myself, because I need the extra regen. This extra regen will go a long way to keeping me alive. I'd love to run into this Invoker, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Not really. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not really splitting, but exist is more like it. Let me exist. This is gonna be rough. They do a lot of damage. There we go. Every level though makes it easier. Better stats. Alright, now that I have that, we'll go for Power Treads. Now that I have a full Vanguard, it's very hard to die. You know, I'll actually gain health jungling probably in the long run. Just when I walk in between, I'm getting 16.4, you know. He's an Ags. Oh, jeez. Ridiculousness. Ags first is not right. That is not okay on Necro. You do not need a low cooldown ult like that. This DD helps so much. I will end up going to top tower. Bye. Hee hee hee. Silly Timber thinking he can do something there. I missed all those last hits and I'm really embarrassed actually. I should have known better. There we go, there's my damage. just so I can throw off potentially Deafening Blast, Cold Snap, or whatever for extra mana burn, all the good reasons. I'll buy a Manta Style now. It's a good item. Now I farm significantly faster because it's more damage, faster attack speed. Now farming is easy. There's no issue. I'm never gonna like not be able to farm, especially with that extra attack speed I just got. I can take my farming to a lane at this point. I'm pretty strong. Let's buy that. Blade Mail really hurts when Legion has mana. That's no fun. Second I touch a lane, Legion was waiting for me. That's not cool. Fortunately, I did get a Blade of Alacrity first. Still painful. Probably go back to jungle farming if Legion's really gonna just be like that. I don't want to feed her.
Top tower under siege.
Sanking's at least getting some money there. That can help. I disagree with that entirely. But I still get some experience off it, some gold, so I'm still happy. Bye. Saw that Luna was there. You know, must have used some mana. I think I saw her use a little bit of mana, so easy kill. Might as well take it. Ow.
Truth compels me. Yes.
Oh, they're fighting. That's a dead venge no matter what. Got my Yasha now. I'm pretty excited about that. Yasha does increase my ability to do stuff pretty significantly.
Tis mine.
No thanks, man. I'll take those. I think I got him. If we're gonna back up, that's fine with me. Back to farming. As you know, I'm about to hit 200 last hits. I probably should have a little bit more than that. The death from Legion twice did not help. My slightly delayed Battle Fury did not help, but that's okay. I'm trying to catch up as fast as I can. She eats me for right now. If Timbersaw decides to turn around. Ha 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 ha. Bye, Timbersaw. Mid chain. Destroyed. Doesn't even affect me. Doesn't phase me. If he was really trying to throw us off, he probably should have deafening blasted. Good force staff by the Witch Doctor. Goodbye, Viper. Still got the kill thanks to Witch Doctor, who did a great job. Credit to Witch Doctor, he's just a good player.
None shall hinder me.
This particular game, I think stats is more important.
None shall hinder me. I go.
About to get my sweet Manta style. And there it is. That's what I needed. Now I'm very powerful.
As thou wilt.
I'm able to let people have it. This game might end up with enough time for me to play another one. We'll see. Depends how long they draw this out. There's my money. Oh, beautiful. I don't trust that whenever anybody says they're gonna AFK. They usually don't. Play it safe, you know, take their shrines and stuff. Viper obviously took that one. We got this one.
Truth compels me.
I'm gonna put this in and put some pressure onto their stuff. Doesn't seem to understand that I just want to push it in a little bit. I was just hitting it while I walked by, but it's fine. It doesn't matter.
The path is clear.
It'd be nice if Viper had the ability to affect buildings with his, you know, his poison attack, but he didn't take that. Very sad.
Compels me. Out of my way. Spawn of sorcery.
I'm poking away. Even if it's slow going, I mean, it's down 300 over 315 health, you know.
I go.
Don't really know why we're smoked necessarily, but whatever.
The true path.
Got Luna. Goodbye. Easy stuff. Take the shrine, get some extra net worth for the end of the game. It's just the safety. Why not, right? We got their courier too, that's funny. Got the Abyssal Blade. Not going to be in time for the challenge, but that's okay. Got some tankiness to me now. Waiting for this Invoker to try to cast on me. Goodbye. That's always fun getting the kills at the end. Here it goes. Woo! People are already calling all kinds of crap on each other. I'll tip this Witch Doctor, as I said I would. Tip. I'll commend him too. He deserves it. Let's see if he actually decides to tip me back. Yes, he did. Awesome. That was a good game. I will start queuing again. Dota, please. Please. Why does Dota do this to me? Yes, launch game as soon as it... Oh. I didn't even get the chance to click the box that says launch game as soon as it's ready under the update thing. It just kind of started. Must have been a really minor patch. Anyway. Recent games. I gained 25 MMR, so we're up 26 total. Can't get into much of the scoreboard because it won't show, but I farmed really well. Viper farmed a little bit better, which makes me sad. It's mostly because he was in all those fights. He got 19 kills. The reason we won this game. So our lane went really well. Even though they ended up rotating people down like Legion and stuff, it was a little bit too late. I had a lot of farm at that point. I would show you the graph, but whatever. You guys know. I was farming free with that Timber Saw. It didn't matter. I was almost at my Battle Fury. I may have slowed it down a little bit, but it was still like a 14-minute Battle Fury, which is not shabby. The Viper 8 mid. Absolutely and completely. And Necro and Sand King had enough room at top that when Witch Doctor started roaming around, they just got a bunch of kills. I mean, we had a ton of kills early. Legion never got the chance to come online because Legion couldn't afford to just stay in the jungle. That was what Legion's plan was, but Legion had to come in and rotate down to me and try to threaten me because the team wasn't really doing super well. I'm just going to hover over whatever and talk for a little bit more. They really didn't have the option. So their team was poor, obviously, and basically they didn't have the chance to get online. Invoker wasn't a high enough level. He's only 17. Invoker's not that strong, 17 versus a team of people who are higher than him. He doesn't do much comparatively. Luna was 13, never had the chance to farm because her lane was crap. Venge didn't do a good job of really rotating down and helping Timber too much. Kind of tried and didn't do anything. And Timber should have left lane, to be honest. Timber shouldn't have stayed there. There's nothing he could accomplish. He should have tried to help somebody else, if possible. And Invoker, I guess, did really poor against Viper, which I totally understand, by the way. That's why he was such a low level. He went Axe first, which is really greedy. It was Midas into Ags, which is stupid. You need something else. You know, a Rod, Vatos, a Yule, something. He did not. I don't understand why, but he didn't, and we double random there. It really cost them. Honestly, all of their lanes failed altogether, and even though they had a little bit of recourse in trying to come kill me, for example, and trying to pick a few of us off, it wasn't enough. We still had so much farm. And you can see the farm difference is gigantic. Even our lowest support Witch Doctor was above everybody except their 2 main carries. And I don't mean Luna by that. Even the damage, I did 10,000, which wasn't nearly as much as Viper, but it was still a good amount, and that's only through a few skirmishes. So, realistically, we just did better. I mean, I had 55 last hits. That's leagues ahead of Luna, for example, who should also be getting a bunch, because she has the ability to have her shot bounce. Was not a good game for them. Magnus. Come on, I just want to play Drow. I just want to Drow, and they keep doing this crap. I don't like the techies pick, by the way. That's not good. Sniper's a little bit better for this. Not super, though. I can Drow as long as I don't stand with a team, because I guess we have silences and stuff. I have a chance of making this work. It's not too bad. I mean, they both do jump on you, but with silences, they're really crappy. Oof. Oof. Okay, never mind. Spectre will kill me. Who is better? Slark's okay. He's banned. A strength arrow would be okay. Preferably one who doesn't need to target Puck, for example. Let me think. Sven wouldn't be bad here. He's okay. I think having a little bit of a tankiness and in your face is what we need, because none of them can take a hit. So that's probably what's needed here. I'm not sure what to buy yet. It really depends what they have in the lane against me. I don't think it's going to be a Puck off lane, by the way. That's not right. Puckle mid. Probably. So if I'm facing a Magnus, I don't really need to have the Stout Shield as much. Not really necessary. Mangoes are better in that case to give me some extra regen that isn't a regen. Just buy 5 mangoes. I wouldn't do that. I could buy a Windlace. It's good on like everybody. What are these picks? Meepo. This is Meepo. I don't care how good he is. That's the dumbest thing ever. Earthshaker's a hard counter to Meepo because he echoes off all of them. He's also pretty strongly hurt by Puck because Puck has all AoE. And strongly hurt because Magnus is all AoE. This is ridiculous. This is a stupid pick. AA doesn't really... I mean, it's okay against Meepo. It's not specifically great. I cannot believe that. A Windlace might be good here. That's good, and I'll just save the other 50. I don't need to spend it. Spending your star gold is generally a good idea, but I just don't see anything here that would really benefit me. I don't need a clarity. It would just be a waste of 50 gold. I think, personally. Sorry for the yawning, by the way. I shouldn't even be tired. I had plenty of sleep under my belt. You know how it is. Sometimes you just get tired, you know? Alright, so we're going to play this game very carefully. There's no way I'm putting anything on this. I won't even do that. I'm not going to get a Basher probably, but I don't even care. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore that. Technically, if you want to think about it, though, the reason you don't like techies is because it's a 4v5 situation always. Technically, now it's a 9v5. Techies is so bad against Spectre, by the way. He did pick before Spectre, if I remember correctly. I don't remember if he actually selected, but it eaten by Spectre, absolutely. Puck's pretty strong against techies, too. Like, I'm just... Oh, good luck, have fun. I don't have any hope whatsoever. The Scarth, not... I don't have a support, that's cool. Because I have a roaming Mirana, which I'm not blaming her for roaming, but I have a roaming Mirana, so I'm solo Sven. That's cool. Honestly, it should be Mirana in the off lane. Techies just does his business, and I at Skyrath, but whatever. Instead, I'm going to suffer here. I didn't even get a block. I'm going to have to take Cleave and try to do some nonsense. What? Oh, or Shaker blocked them, I see. He's going to push the wave, though. That's fine. That's not a bad thing. He's actually kind of dumb. He hoped it would be here. It wasn't. So this is fine. Denied. Mine. Because now the wave, since, you know, got hurt, goes right back to a nice place. I've denied 2 range creeps, so I'm already ahead as far as that's concerned. As soon as this wave dies and our lanes are, you know, equal in how many creeps have died, then technically speaking, I will be in the advantageous position. However, that sucked. I can't for the life of me get anything going right now. Doesn't have aftershock. I hope he realizes how dumb this was. I actually made Mirana miss her arrow. She would have just got that without me, but I didn't know. So stuff happens. Now that I have my boots, all that jazz, I can actually move around much faster. I can go places, do things. That was sad, though. I just missed that last hit. Apparently, I can't go anywhere. I don't have any money. There we go. I'm getting some good denies on our Shaker, which is going to help me in the long run. But in the short run, it just stinks to be here. I can't even deny these 3 range creeps that have come together, and that's very unfortunate. Good. Close enough for me to still grab last hits and potentially denies. Our Shaker actually does have decent armor. There we go. I'll kill a Sursaker in a second. I don't know if he knows what I have on me. This mango is going to do work, ideally. Bye. Nice try, though. The Earthshaker really did get a close attempt there, but just not good enough. I'm gonna need to leave because he's about to come and do stupid stuff. Looks like a lot of people are suffering right now on my team. Unfortunate. I'm actually going to go all the way back to base. And see, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Puck killed techies because Puck is good against techies, you know? That's why, why it's a ridiculous pick. The good news is that Mask of Madness isn't really a bad pick here. They don't have a lot of right clickers, so it's only going to benefit me. Apparently somebody else showed up to the lane. I'm a little surprised to see that, but that's okay. It's level 3 Magnus. I'm really not that worried about it. There's no regen. I'll push my own lane on my own watch, you know? There we go. I don't know what he's trying to do to me, but I'm a little worried. I figure playing it safe could never really work out poorly. Trying to get my quarterstaff quickly, if possible. If he felt like actually helping me, he could really do something to this guy. But he doesn't. I have to applaud that even if I'm still angry about their picks. Oh, this is taken. That's nice. So I guess I'm just going to go back to base. Alright. I'll come back. Ideally, I will push Magnus out of my lane. I don't see Magnus. That worries me, actually. I don't know what he's trying to do. There he is. Let's push him out. The kill's unlikely there, and I'm okay with that. I don't really need it. As long as he's leaving, that's good enough for me. Got a bunch of denies, making it very hard for him to live here. The wave was going to be closer, and now he can't really come over here at all because he'll just die. This is how you basically outzone your opponent. Make sure that he can't be comfortable where I'd like to farm. Ever. Now it's deny everything anyway, so even if he is near me, he gets, you know, very little experience. Oh, he has mana boots, okay. He is level 6, so I have to be cautious, because if he ults, it's going to hurt. He's going to push me, I'm going to die. Oh. Game's probably over. Meepo's so fed. I can't believe they let Meepo get this big. Doesn't make any sense. They should have had easy rotations to kill Meepo. Like Earthshaker. I didn't mean caps. He can't really stand there and just take that, as long as I've done the armor buff. I don't think I need the Echo Saber also, but it's a safety thing. Invis. Crap. This is ready, right? Yeah. I should play it safe. There's no reason for me to stand around and potentially get killed. I'd rather just shrine up over here. I kill Magnus, I think. If I get the drop on him, he's dead. I'll ult, mask. I have stun first. Ult, stun, mask as I'm running in. I guess I'll Warcry at some point, because why not? He's still dead. Oh! He's so fast. I mean, the team has literally just abandoned me. So, as before, strategy, go into the jungle and leave my team. They can do their own work. I'm not going to keep going back to bottom lane and trying to hold it. It can just fall. It's not worth me doing everything, literally. I get every... Oh. Of the people who are down there, anyway. Oh, it's so frustrating sometimes playing Dota. Used to have a cool Sven set, though. You know, got your upsides. They do a lot of damage. Ugh. I think it's one of those few games I'm gonna go strength. A little bit more lifesteal too. It'll help me in the more immediate sense. Whew. There we go. Hoping to hit that point where I'm actually like sustaining out here. I need more damage for that though. I'm close to it. Just I can't do ancients basically. Not a regen rune, that'd be cool. Oh my god, what are the chances? I know why I said that weird. I'm actually surprised, so there's no reason for like the sarcasm, you know. I can take this. Awesome. It's worth my ult to just take the ancients, you know. And now that my Great Cleave is maximum, farming is even easier. My team's now feeding, that's great. Nice. Earthshaker coming for me. I guess. I don't even care. I'll just take that. Not a big deal. It hurt, but it didn't hurt that bad. The great thing about Mask of Madness is it helps you run faster too. You get a 17% move speed bonus, which means you can go between camps faster. It helps farming in general. There we go. Definitely need to be Gibby. It won't stop Magnus, but it'll stop Earthshaker and Puck. And Radiance, I think if Spectre ever gets one. And AA. I don't take as much damage, that's nice. This is just rough. I'm just trying to farm as fast as humanly possible, and it's not easy, you know? Good thing is I'm going to get some mana regen when this comes, which will help me cast a lot more. How am I doing level-wise? 13. I am the highest in the team besides Meepo, and I'm never going to keep up with a Meepo. An Echo Saber and a Mask of Madness kind of don't need to, you know, happen together just because they both increase attack speed, essentially. But, you know, it gives me an ability to hit somebody and slow them, in addition to the attack speed itself, which is very helpful. And it, they have stats, you know what I mean? There's stats on the Echo Saber, Lifesteal, Mask of Madness, stuff like that. I'll end up disassembling this later. I actually probably could have disassembled it to make the Echo Saber, because there's a quarterstaff in that, but, yeah. Now this means I don't have to, you know, use Mask every time I clear a camp. Only big camps. Scary camps. Some of them are truly terrifying. I'm getting stats, though. This is good. I'm leveling up at a reasonable pace. Compared to the other team, I'm tied with their front runners, so that's really good. Get nice and tanky. I'm over 2,000 health already. This is basically what I need to do is Fen. I build that BKB so I can just go into those fights and just let them have it. I probably need a blink, to be honest, but I don't know if I have space for it. And we have Meepo to net them, so I'm kind of relying on him. I'll go top just because it seems like a cool place to be. Why not, right? Has a tier 2 tower instead of the tier 3 bottom, but I have what was that? That was weird. I'm tanky enough that I don't think any of them alone could really hurt me. Spectre maybe. I don't know what Spectre's doing right now. No. I just wouldn't hit Spectre during Blade Mail. Simple as that. There's 22 gold for free. And there's some more stats. The level up and the 8 to all. I'm actually 3 levels above Spectre. I would love to fight Spectre right now, but I think they have a ward anyway, so I really can't. I'll just take Spectre's Ancients. My money. I do not care. No thanks. Like, please. I don't think Spectre expected me to turn. I think Spectre thought for sure that I would try to run with everything I had, thus it would be safe to initiate. That is not the case. As I said, I do not fear Spectre. Spectre has nothing to hurt me with. Besides me hurting myself because of Blade Mail. That's the benefit of this kind of early game Sven build. You have, you know, Echo Saber, your Mask of Madness. I can already do a ton of damage. You know what I mean? Once I hit level 2 ult, which I have, you do a ton of damage. And when you ult anyway, you get that bonus strength for that increased health. Fortunately, it was before AA as well. Thanks, Mon. That was cool. I was already heading there, but it's fine. And she needs it. I accept that anyway. There's clearly a need. But, you know. That is Puck. Without Puck, I don't think they can stop me very easily. I got the top tower. I have my BKB. Daedalus is next for me. I'll end up selling the Windlace as soon as I have to. I'm feeling this game. You feeling this game? I think I got it. Which means we'll go up a lot of MMR, because we're already up 25 from 3 games. You know, cancel out 1, then the 24. And 26. I actually don't remember how much I'm up now. I might have just made that up. I think it's 25. So that's pretty cool. And if I win this, obviously it'll be roughly 50. I like my my chances. Start raising an MMR again. Don't have this crap where I just lose it consistently. Now I'm back in regular ranked. Regular ranked is where it's at. Screw international ranked. I stunned him as he was trying to root me, and because of that, he gave up. Very nice. Who got Aegis? Oh, Meepo. Nice. This should be over now. We should just take it. Okay, Scythe Device and E-Blade. I don't know why the Scythe Device. That's not really a common thing to pick up on Meepo early. It's like a late thing. Like, oh, I got nothing else anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap. Well, I distracted them for a while. That's cool. Thanks, Meepo. I'm dead. Oh, he didn't have ult. Oh, that's over. Oh, it's over. Oh, yes, friends. That's all it takes. It's not gonna hit him. I don't need to. I might die if I stay around. I'll leave. Well, by leave, I mean go shrine. Nice, I got my Demon Edge. That Blade Mail's gonna start hurting a lot more as I gain more health, but I'm not too worried about it. Eventually I'll get a Satanic and I'll just Satanic through it. By eventually, I mean probably after the Daedalus, I would figure. Alright, I got a good chunk of my life back, so I'm comfortable going back in. Magnus bought back. Oh no. This is bad. No, Scythe Device did the work. Meepo will die. That's fine. Whatever works for the team, you know? I'm dead no matter what, but I killed Earthshaker with me. Worth. Ugh. That's fine. I don't mind. I got my Daedalus. It's fine with me. Somebody should have probably helped. Psychics didn't have a lot of mana, but it's okay. I don't really mind dying every once in a while. You know, I have 3 deaths, and I feel like I've done a good part for my team. That's all that really counts. They need to just get back. They're really playing this risky. Oh, they're gonna kill him. Or not. Okay, they did. It's just like this the weirdest fight that's going on right now. I just can't believe how it's going. It's so strange. Alright, so like I said, I'm thinking that probably a Satanic is the way to go. So let's disassemble this and build it. But I'll build it first, and then I'll disassemble, of course. I'll wait till I have a significant part to put in. Like, I'll wait till I have the Reaver or something. Whatever. Alright, let's go for this this last tower. Get this game over with. About time to be ending the stream, but I gotta make sure the game is finished. I don't give up halfway. I'm actually really farmed compared to their team. Since our Meepo has been pressuring them the whole game, they haven't had the chance to like do anything else. Alright, someone's gonna push from the tower, so I guess that's me. I love just running through the creeps like that. I do so much damage to them. They're also going to try to defend, and without my friends, more than these, I won't be able to do anything about it. Kind of waiting, hoping that they try something dumb. Uh-oh. Oh, they weren't hit by a splash. Oh, good. Guys dancing around getting farmed because until they actually do something, because I'm not the initiator, then there's no point in me being there. I take this. This is good money. That's already over. I want to go fight, but it's really not going well. Ah. It's over. Screw it. Just run faster, Sven. Oh my god. I can't get away from these people. And Meepo was just feeding. He fed that team, honestly. I don't know why he was there alone. Nobody should have been anywhere but bottom lane. But they weren't there, thus I was just working on making sure that I farmed right near bottom lane, but then only half of our team was in, so it's like, why bother? we lose this game, it's gonna be the most ridiculous thing. Shadow Blade on Meepo makes no sense, by the way. I hate that. I understand you could Shadow Blade in one Meepo, then poof the others, but it's still dumb. Blade Mail's really hurting me a lot. And Puck is hurting me a lot, too. This is rough. We just have to have anybody who's actually willing to, you know, fight. I didn't come up and fight immediately either, but you know, at least I have more of a reason. Just gonna take this. They can't stop me. I do so much damage to Roche too. I'm only taking that much because of the fact that I was, you know, Mask of Madness. People died again. Alright, they can't come in now. But it's still dumb to stay here. Here's what I'm gonna do to make sure this works just how I want it. I'll ult for it, it's fine. Here we go. I'll do everything I want to do. This Meepo is so salty. He's just throwing himself into the enemy team. I didn't even say anything about him throwing himself into the enemy team. That's the best part. Oh my god, this Spectre. I can't do anything about Spectre because of that dumb Blade Mail. It's a good pickup late game. Early game really didn't help very much. At least we have the tower. That's kind of nice. Problem is, without my ult, I'm really not good at fighting. I need the extra HP it provides, you know? Alright, this is a good time to do this. No cold feet. Good. And they want to chase, we have mines. This is the best thing we could have going on right now. I have Aegis. Like, I'm okay with this. I can't get it. I don't have space. Yeah, that's true, actually. I probably should just go for it. Can I disassemble this when it's in inventory? No. I Satanic will help. A is kind of killing my whole lifesteal idea. And unfortunately, the rest of my team, like, you know, he can't push. I understand that. I mean, mines do stuff, but, you know, meh. And Skywrath, just, I don't know. I haven't really seen a lot of great plays out of him. Definitely didn't help me ever before. Ron is fine. Ron is doing what she can. I don't know about our item build. I love the Ags, of course. It's always good. And I think Blink's good, but Necro's kind of meh. I guess they do have one of their heroes, Invis. Magnus is the Shadow Blade. So it's okay. But, eh. Meepo just, like, fed a ton, by the way. Like, throughout, he's died a ton of times recently. I don't know what's wrong with him, you know what I mean? Like, he just won't, like, just play, almost. Hoping this just attacks that. Yeah. You know what to do, Catapult. Do the right thing. No, stop. Attacking the wrong thing. Alright, I have to undo this whole jazz. That's what it is. That has to be lock combining, unlock combining, Satanic, unlock combining for the moment. And I guess if I was going to buy anything at all, it probably wouldn't be with a quarterstaff, because I don't really want a butterfly or any of that jazz. So, I'd probably want something else. Oh, we got megas. Nice. I'd probably want like a heart, I guess. They still have a gem, and I know that. It's not Inspector, though. 65 damage will help in killing Spectre fast enough that no blade mail will be able to come out. Earthshaker has gems, so that concerns me. Bye, Spectre. Kill. Kill. Come on. Nice. Oh my god. Fuck knows what he's doing. Just doesn't matter. What a jerk. I try to be nice to the other team. Nice. Alrighty. Good stuff. I don't even know who asked that. I didn't look close enough. So, this will be the last game, obviously. But we'll go over it real quick. So, net worth-wise, because Meepo was feeding, he had way more than me. I already know. Let's take a look. Meepo was up there. However, I was steadily increasing, because after a rough time where people started coming, I didn't really get a lot of rotations. I went to the jungle. That was around here. You know, it did okay. And then I just started skyrocketing, because I started really farming in the jungle. And then we started fighting and all that jazz. Which just really brought us ahead. So the real reason we won is that Meepo went crazy. I don't know how that's possible. Meepo was not stopped. Nobody cared about him, so he did whatever he wanted for a long time. He obviously knew what he was doing. He's a good Meepo. I mean, I don't know about his item build, but I'm sure it works. I know why you buy an E-Blade. I understand, but I don't love it all the same. But he obviously did a good job. What really helped us is that, you know, nobody really fed up, and except Meepo at the end, which was kind of feeding. Everybody was trying to, you know, do what they were doing. We got some good kills, you know what I mean? Obviously, the kills on both sides were similar for a while, and then we kind of spiraled out of control because of mostly Meepo. If you take him away, we're rather equal. We farmed well, you know? Meepo farmed well on heroes. I farmed well in the jungle. Mirana farmed with an Ags, which helped her a lot stay up. And Skywrath, I guess, got so many assists that he actually got enough money to get, like, a Bloodstone. A little greedy, but it's okay. It worked. Meepo pushed the most. I actually did a little bit at the end. That's really the only time I pushed, was hitting the Sanctuary and hitting bottom, which I feel bad about. I probably should have hit more, but, you know, I didn't buy Deso, which might have been helpful. Realistically, I mean, we just did better than them. My lane was going great as it started. Earthshaker died to me, being foolish. And then Magnus couldn't really do a lot, and I was getting all the farm. I was getting all the denies, which I was really happy about. I got 21 denies to start the game, and most of them were early game. So I just did a lot better in that regard. I got more last hits than their Spectre. I obviously had more money than anybody on their team by a lot. It was all just in the lane. In the lane, I won. In the lane, Meepo won. Top lane, I guess, did reasonably well. Enough to keep Spectre down, anyway. Because by the time I saw him jungling later, he was not as big as me already. There's not a lot to it. I mean, I think we're just better players, to be honest with you. Because we were way above them. Like, there was a time when Spectre was never ahead. I mean, honestly. Until the end, Spectre never caught up until right around here. And that's way too late. In money. Magnus did kind of meh. Puck was ahead for a while, but Puck didn't do anything with it. Puck built a Shadow Blade, which is just dumb. I play Puck. That's dumb. I thought Puck had a blink at some point. What happened to that? Puck did have a blink. I think Puck just sold to be a jerk, to be honest with you. Puck bought a Veil, which is fine. His team benefits from it, you know. But the problem is that the Earthshaker also bought a Veil. Wasted item. He bought a Blink. That's fine. It was okay timing. He bought a Yule's, which was to throw off Skywrath Silence. That's fine. You know, then he was getting a Lincoln's, I guess, just to better do that. And he never even finished it, I don't think. I guess he did. Was it even in his inventory? No. I don't know what happened to it. Around that time is when he really gave up. And he bought multiple Hands of Midas. He bought 2 Hand of Midas. And then a Force Staff. And then a Shadow Blade. He just sold a bunch of stuff. I don't know what he was doing, but he did troll at the end. Which is not okay. But their item builds didn't go well together. Spectre may have gotten a Blade Mail early, but then didn't have anything to farm. Spectre went for a late game Radiance, and a 35-minute Radiance is not acceptable. It wasn't going to get Spectre online fast enough. Spectre should have focused on other stuff. Like, this is fine. A Vanguard. Should have focused on maybe like a BKB to stop Meepo from doing a lot of his stuff. Mirana, Skywrath, all that. But didn't. And Magnus never really got what Magnus needed either. Magnus had a Shadow Blade to initiate, that's fine. An Echo Saber, I guess, for right click, and then also bought a Blink Dagger, and it's like, that's too much initiation. You don't need that much initiation. It's a waste. So they just had bad item builds. You know, they didn't really lane very well. I guess there's just nothing they could really do. They weren't as good of players, and Meepo just stomped them early game. Gave me all the space I wanted to farm in the jungle. I was barely bothered there, no matter where I went. They let us have full control of the river. We were able to rosh without any response whatsoever. Like, when I roshed, I just walked in. Nobody came. Nobody cared. Spectre ult didn't even notice I was in there. They still didn't come. I know they were fighting, but still, that's ridiculous. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Today we gained the lovely amount of 51 MMR. Finally, we're on the up tilt, leaving us at 3,287. We're close to 3,300 again. So, I appreciate all you guys, and I will see you this coming Sunday.